We are sailing empty pockets, Mike, Tiffany, and our dog Penny. We have a 2006 Hunter 38 sailboat, and we have decided that it's finally our turn to untie the lines and go live this dream that everybody else has been talking about. Yes, we are another sailing channel, but I can promise you we are a lot different than everyone else. If you would like to follow along on our journey, please like our videos and subscribe to our channel to keep updated on the latest content. This is the Municipal Marina here. We're kind of in the center of town. You can see it's a pretty small marina. I thought it was a lot bigger based on what they show online, but it's cute. It's quaint. There aren't too many slips, so it's not overwhelming. But there are a lot of people here. There's a big boat parade tonight for Christmas, so that'll be cool to see. All the boats are all done up. This is the Bridge of Lions. This is that sailboat that broke loose off the mooring field and hit the bridge here. It's kind of just still here. Such a shame. Record-breaking temperatures today. Should I tell them how hot it is?
How hot?
81. It's hot. We're getting ready to watch the St. Augustine Regatta of the Lights. We've got the best seat in the house here. This is the Bridge of Lions right here, all lit up.
I would like, yeah, that does sound.
Police escorts for the parade route. It's going to be fun. We have about a half hour. Everybody's staging. We are trying to find the Fountain of Youth.
Maybe it's a couple blocks. 2 more hours.
We're walking down the back streets of St. Augustine right now. Trying to find the Fountain of Youth. Found it.
Oh, look, them all coming. Shit. You're gonna let them?
Ooh. Ah. Ah. Ow. They're vicious.
I would just throw it. Like.
They got sharp little beaks.
Did you get a picture of it?
Oh, hello.
Come on.
They're already getting
Ready? If I'm gonna get bit, it better be worth it.
Open your hand.
Ah.
Oh shit, there's one on the tree.
Alright.
Oh, there's one on here.
Alright.
You want to feed them?
No? You think you learned the first time?
Did you get it? St. Augustine. Helping somebody out here with their outboard. Amy and Chris, rum tot. We made a trip to Home Depot here in St. Augustine. I'm on scooter duty. We're going to be adding another solar panel, and Mike needed some more metal for the brackets. So he ran in, and I'm just waiting out here. It is hot. It's supposed to rain. It looks like it could rain at any moment, but I hope it doesn't rain until we get back. We saw a lot of cool places, definitely worth stopping. Boutique donut places, pizza, tacos, breweries, wineries. There's a lot to do here, so I think we're gonna spend the next few weeks and have a good time. To West Marine. Mike's going in to get the rest of the hardware for the solar panel. He's got the bracket here. Not ideal, but what can you do when you don't have a car? So he'll get the rest of that stuff, and I think we should have everything that we need. We do have to go food shopping. We did pass a Winn-Dixie, I think, somewhere along the way, so we're gonna hit that up on the way back. And maybe we'll come out later. There's a lot of cool places. There's a place in the shopping mall called the Frisky Cat Cafe. You can have coffee and there's just loose cats walking around the place. So if you want to adopt one, I guess it's more of an adoption thing. But that's interesting. It's a nice town. I really think I could live here. I mean, there's everything that you'd need, all the stores, all the shopping. It's not terribly dangerous to get around on a scooter around here, and it seems very nice. It's kind of like how it was in South Carolina, a lot of strip malls and stuff like that. This is the Frisky Cat Cafe. You can have coffee, and there's cats just kind of roaming around. You can pick whichever one you want, and you can even adopt them. So that's pretty neat. They're open 7 days a week. We scooted to Home Depot, West Marine, and Winn-Dixie. We food shopped. We have all of our bags loaded. Scooter handles loaded in tow. And we just found a taco place. So we're gonna have some tacos. What a day. It's been productive though. Does Penny want a puppuccino? It's Christmas Eve and we're going to St. George's Tavern, Bloody Marys and nachos. Look at those things. Mammoth. We're gonna watch the Spacex Falcon 9 launch. There was one a couple weeks ago that was really, really cool. The whole sky lit up. But now it's gonna be much different because it's not quite dark yet. So we should get a really nice view. We're excited to see it.
Go for launch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition and liftoff. Go Moho. Vehicle is pitching into bridge.
high. You can see along the like the seawall here, you could see the watermark from when it was high tide. So I don't know, the winds are supposed to keep up like this for a couple of days. It might flood here. At least we're nice and safe in a slip. After talking to various people and being in St. Augustine for a bit, we got the consensus that this winter was abnormally colder. It has not been this cold in about 5 years down in Florida. So, of course, because we came, it had to be cold. So we were wearing jackets pretty much. The first week we got to St. Augustine, the weather was in the 80s, but then it dipped down. So like the week after Christmas, it was still like mid 70s, and then it started to get really cold. But eventually started to warm up towards the end of February. There is ice on the dock. This is really not what I expected for Florida. Look at this. Should put some salt down or something. We ended up finding the best barbecue place. It's called the Moho Old City Barbecue. Amazing. Pulled pork with a Frito pie side, and Mike got a brisket sandwich. You ready to dig into that? We had decided that we were going to rent a car and take a road trip to the West Coast to go check out some of the marinas that we have been waitlisted on. So that way, when one of them does eventually call us, we'll know exactly where we're going and what it's like before we just say yes and then end up regretting it. We checked out the Municipal Marina in St. Pete and walked along the pier. We're in the car. We went to go check all the marinas that were on wait lists for in the St. Pete Beach, Clearwater area. And
Thank God we did, because
not impressed. Some of these places are like they should be condemned. Now we're going to head towards Sarasota, check out a couple marinas that we're waitlisted on over there, and then I guess we'll make our decision about the West Coast. Not what we thought. But you could see right down in the slip, we saw someone's spatula. They must have dropped it when they were barbecuing because you could see it. So that was nice, but not what we expected.
it was a good trip out here. 4-hour drive from St. Augustine.
Yeah,
But
nice trip.
It was good. I'm glad we did it, because if I sailed the boat all the way to the West Coast and we got here, stayed at some Jimmy's Chicken Shack looking place, nope, not happening.
Yeah, no good. So, hey, it's all about the journey, right?
Yeah.
That's it. We stumbled across a McDonald's in Madeira Beach that has a dock where you can pull up and park and get your McDonald's delivered right to you. How cool is that? Sadly, our vacation is over and we're back to reality, back at the SAM. And this is a daily occurrence, which is pretty nice. I don't mind at all. We would get a dolphin show. In our last video, we walked past a place called the Grilled Cheese Gallery. Check it out. We got a Chesterfield pulled pork, mac and cheese here, and a grilled cheese with mac and cheese on it. We're on our tax collector, which is the DMV down in Florida, and we switched everything over. It took about 3.5 hours. We had our licenses plus 5 titles to transfer, and we also got our fishing licenses. So we were gonna do the lifetime, but it was like almost $400. So we'll try it out. We'll see if we even catch anything, and then we'll reassess at that point. But after that, then we had to go to the county clerk and fill out our certification of domicile, which federally, that's legally, we now reside in that county and state. And we have to register to vote online. We can do that whenever, but we need a driver's license to do that first. So now that we got our licenses and everything squared away, now we can move on with our lives. So we're on our way back. It's been a long day. We got to ride back to St. Augustine. I think this is a little funny. I had to share. So I come into the bathroom. I come through the door. Come in. What do I see? No bananas on a boat. So at least they left it behind. But the bathroom, it's a little out of a place to leave a banana. Tonight is the last night of the lights. We had a great 2 months here. Sad to leave, but excited for the next chapter. The Night of the Lights runs from sometime in early December until February 1st. February 1st, they turn off the lights and the city goes back to normal. A lot of the tourism dies down, and it's still a very nice place to visit. So I would highly recommend stopping in St. Augustine if you plan on doing the ICW or you're currently doing the Great Loop. There are a ton of places to go out to eat and a lot of things to do. Worth a stop. We enjoyed it. St. Augustine has a special place in our heart. We spent 2 months there at the Municipal Marina. We made a lot of great friends, met a lot of cool people, and we will definitely be back.